Alright guys, what is up? Welcome back to the channel, and today we'll be discussing stellar lumens or XLM. And before we start the video, I just want to thank everyone that commented on the last video. I really appreciate it, and I see the comments about the low volume, so I try to fix it on OBS. I'm trying my best. If worse comes to worse and it doesn't improve, I will buy a mic. So thank you for all the comments, and I appreciate the feedback. I want to make the videos as best I can for you guys. So without further ado, let's talk about Stellar. So Stellar is around $2.9 billion in market cap. The volume is low, is almost below the hundreds. 48 million in volume. They have 50 billion in total supply, and then the circulating supply is 29 billion. They're set to drop, I think it's a million or a billion tokens every year, so like increase the inflation by 1%. So let's see. And then the all-time high was 7 years ago, and it's 89%. From the all-time low, it's up 7,000%, almost 8,000. And in the past year, it is actually down. And yeah, about 27%. So that's no bueno. Still up 3,000% all time, but like I keep mentioning, if the coin is this much down in a bull market, let's see, just making all-time lows after all-time lows, I really have no faith in it. But let's see what we find here. So Stellar is a peer-to-peer decentralized network created by the Stellar development in 2014, which is really a long time. And the network launched officially in 2015 with the purpose of connecting the world's financial system and ensuring protocols for payment providers and financial institutions. So the platform is designed to move financial resources swiftly, reliably at minimal cost. Stellar links people's banks, payment processors, and allows users to create, send, and trade multiple types of crypto. So the native token is XLM or lumens. XLM acts as an intermediate currency for operations, and is also used to pay transaction fees. So how it works is the protocol converts money in a few seconds, first into XLM and then into the requested currency. So that's kind of about it. It was founded by Joyce Kim and Jed McCaleb. So after leaving Ripple in 2013 over disagreements about the company's future directions. So basically they're kind of like Ripple, like they, you use their services for remittances and sending money. So you kind of already know my things with Ripple, so let's see. Originally the supply was 10 billion, but they burned some of the supply, and then someone allegedly, where is it? Allegedly like created more, and then they sold it on the open market. So you can see here, Stellar blockchain has an annual inflation rate of 1%, which is a fixed amount. But allegedly there was a bug that they created like 2.2 billion tokens, and that kind of messed something up. But that was back in 2017, so nothing to worry about. There hasn't been any bugs after. So, oh, sorry. Their website is pretty cool. 81k in on-ramp locations globally, 5.8 average ledger closing time, and 255 grants issued. Like I said, they're in DeFi, have digital wallets, payments, everything. They have their use cases, so cross-border payments, asset tokenizations, on and off ramp, aid distribution, DeFi. So they kind of do a lot, and we can see in their ecosystem, one of the most robust ecosystems I have seen. They have 467 dApps, and they work with MoneyGram, Circle, Franklin Templeton, and they have a really nice video on their Twitter that I will link in the description below. I know I say that in a lot of videos and I don't end up doing it, but I'll make sure to post it. It's about 11 minutes, so I don't want to see it, but it's pretty dope what they're doing, like in Colombia and in other places with MoneyGram and Circle. And we can see it here, like USDC set to land on Stellar in 2021. They did that, so I think that's pretty cool. But 2021, let's see when this article was. This article was in October 2020. So when did they officially? So in Q1. So it makes sense. Like Q1 is like around this all-time high. Like everyone's bullish and went down. But I am fairly surprised that they have a lot of dApps. I have not seen any, like anyone use Stellar other than to. I think my dad was staking in. It gives you like, I don't know how much percent in staking, but yeah, they have 11 million in total value locked. The hell is this race? $3. Oh, 3 million. That's something. Core developers. I don't know if I'm gonna keep using either DeFi Llama because it says it has like 23 developers, 56. But then over here it says full-time developers 129, monthly active developers 494. So they're right about like, what is this? Like top 50? Stellar, like 1, 2. Should have counted this, damn it. I'll say top 30-ish, which is okay, and it looks like they have increased a little bit over the past few years, and they have a lot of dApps, but they have been around since 2014, 2015, so you can't really compare it to other ones. Like if you've been around almost along, like one of the longest ones, and there's more developers in other coins, it's kind of concerning, not gonna lie, but at least they have dApps. So I usually show this first, but I don't know why I didn't. But they do have a lot of accounts, so they have 8 million accounts, which is quite a few. Different ledgers, transactions. So there is movement, but in the remittances game, there needs to be movement. So it kind of makes sense why, and not really a lot of money is being, like a lot of money is being moved, but it's not like huge like amounts. So, which is not bad. I'm not complaining about that. But when we see the top accounts, they hold majority of the supply. I don't know who as Stellar Foundation, I guess. So like enterprise fund, in-app distributions, like developer support, currency support, Upbit, Binance, one. They hold over like 30% of the supply, which I don't really like, but I'm not gonna really moan over that. It's quite a few, especially considering that the circulating supply is not even that much. So they hold majority of the supply, and that's concerning for me, honestly. Um, but you know, as long as they don't really sell it, okay with it. But that's not to say they won't. Also, this is really great, and every single blockchain or coin needs to do this. This is amazing. This is like a summary of everything they've done so far in Q1, like their quarterly reports. So, Starter Community Fund awarded 3.2 million worth of XLM awarded. They also have real world assets, which I'm intrigued. I want to see what they do with those real world assets. So 533 million. Network status. So they have 8 million accounts, like 8.3 now that we saw. Asset supply is 533 million. Asset payments volume 1.6 billion. So there's transaction in the chain that we love to see. Total volume almost 5 billion. Total operations 748 million, and that's count of all operations on the network. This is what I really don't like. Average transaction is 0.000065, and the total fees was 30,000, with transactions like 460 million transactions and only 30,000 in fees. And I also want to see like revenue, like what is their revenue. I have not been able to find that. I need to, I guess, like make a, I don't know, make an application to see like the revenues and for all the different blockchains. I need to do that. I need to research how to do that, so we could see the revenues. But if blockchains are not going to be clear and concise, then it's kind of hard, but I'll see what I can do. And then here is just other information like about Sorband, developer experience, and that's really about it with them. I don't they're focused on remittances and everything, and I think that's great. But if the revenues, like if the fees are not gonna be that much, you need like total like huge adoption, in my opinion. And I think it's coming. If we see here, the like it looks like it's picking back up, which is good. And if they are into real world assets, it might pick up, but I don't know. Huge concern for the them controlling majority of the supply, and just like overall, they have a lot of devs, but they also been around the longest. So I will say it's fairly priced. If not, let's see how much the low. 1 billion. I personally don't think it belongs. Like it's currently the 27th. I don't think it belongs. Really in the top 30, I think it's just gonna keep going down. Like it was like top 10 at one point. Cause I don't even think you need like to buy like Stellar to like use their, like to use their fees, just like Ripple. Not really be a big fan of these coins per se, but if you are, let me know in the comment section. Just don't really like, you could just use USDC or like anything else. in my opinion. But intrigued to your thoughts, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you have not done so already. As always, I appreciate the support, and let me know if it sounds better. If not, I'll have to buy a mic. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.